near Florida's Gulf Coast. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you gotta catch that. You got Cooper screwed up. Okay, first time we didn't call shot for him, huh?
90 Wolf.
Damn, hurry up and hike the damn ball.
They run it with McKinnon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Tex,
Tech,
just remember, you caught everybody in Quavo. So every person in Quavo is going to kick your damn ass.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. That result, really no surprise. It's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens.
Week 8, I hope your offense is ready because my defense ain't going to give up shit against
Vikings. Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
From the gun on third down, Parks. He will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
I'm not.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, gutsy
That's
call.
a touchdown.
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
I mean, it's 4th and 1, so. It's still 4th and 1.
I thought it was 4th and 1 anywhere.
Wow, so.
And with a play
You're
clock
so
at
right.
3,
I remember you telling me you're going to put 50 on my head. I'm going to put 50 on you
They'll
right
have
now.
2 remaining as we step aside here.
I'll put 50 on your head right now.
Okay. In Leon League, it's 4th and 1. 4th and 1 or enters anytime.
I put 50.
Better hope I don't score. Yeah, no, I don't, because I'm getting. Yeah, it is. If I go for 2, it is. Oh well.
I mean that is true though.
Now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. First carry for Trenton Cannon, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's my fault. That's fine.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Whoa.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Well, it depends what game they're playing.
From the gun, Parks. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
We're not going to compare.
He's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Run for Pollard. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I'm dead.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run
He
blitz.
would be better than Peyton
Manning.
Manning.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to
Man,
stay on task.
I don't know where in the hell.
You're supposed to cover.
I think I've been under a fucking rock because there's no way in hell Phillip Rivers is better than Matt Ryan.
You need to go lay down.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd
Yes,
down.
he is better than Matt Ryan.
Operating from the gun, Parks. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he takes this one down
how the fuck you
almost
gonna
all
catch
the
the ball
way
and then
to the
get
30.
injured?
Now,
Man,
after the completion, we're going to get a
Matt
timeout.
Ryan, you think Matt Ryan the GOAT? You
Well,
think
the
Matt
trading
Ryan the
staff
GOAT
takes
because he
a
had one
peek.
good
We'll
season?
take a break.
Well,
So from Buccaneer territory now,
I
it's
met
first
Matt
and
Ryan
10
in person.
at
I
the
even took a picture
32-yard
with him.
line.
How's
He
his
is
go?
not-
Because you met him?
If I did, you know, I would get
This will be
fired for my
stopped about 2
awesome
yards
job.
shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to
That's
need
'cause
to
I
do
tried
here in
to-
the first
that's-
half. You've got to
that's
take
'cause
some
I just
pressure
tried to
off
pick
this
the
young
ball off.
quarterback,
Stop it.
and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Mike 5-4. 65. 65.
Oh,
Check it out, please.
it was because I bit on the juke.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork
good shit,
right now
man.
for them.
Good shit, man.
You got that.
The former Purdue Boilermaker.
They didn't give you a touchdown for that,
And he'll
though?
get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh my God.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know
You
that
still
if you're
lose.
attack, especially against the
They didn't
big
get that
body
nigga
guys in
no
the middle of
touchdown.
this
That's
D,
crazy.
it's got to be priority one.
On 2nd down now, Benjamin. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
This nigga,
The
look at
coaching
this
staff's
nigga.
doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running
This
play.
nigga got a 90
I'd say
speed
keep
run,
that
90
in
speed
mind.
kicker.
They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
That nigga was getting it, bro. That nigga was getting it.
Hey, shit. Hey, shit.
On
That
3rd down, it's
motherfucker
Pollard.
kicker
And they'll
gonna get
him
drug
down
tested
about
after the
3
game.
yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this
I
drive.
get you, I know.
I wonder if they'll go for it again.
certainly wouldn't rule it out with these
fuck the
guys.
damn sportsmanship. Man,
They've already
David,
gone for it and made it once
keep
on this
scoring
opening drive. They're going
on-
to try
on
it again on 4th down.
Hey, Charlie.
Did they really do
On
that?
4th down, Parks.
What
Did
the
that
fuck?
really happen?
That's some
His guys
bullshit.
will get the football
Nah,
back.
bro, there's no way that
CD,
happened,
I know
bro.
it's just his 2nd year in the
Hang
league
on,
as a
there's no way
quarterback,
that
but
happened,
that's going to be
bro.
one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I
it's
shouldn't have thrown
4th
that
and
ball.
3.
No doubt
I'm at the
about
goal
it.
There's no
line.
way
I'm
that
not-
happened,
I'm
bro.
not taking no
He
field
shouldn't have
goal.
thrown that ball, but remember, second year, as you noted,
Stop it.
on the
There's
job
no
training.
way that
So
happened,
he's
though,
got to take
bro.
this feedback
There's
that he's
no
getting,
way that
negative or
happened,
otherwise,
fam.
and turn it into positives moving forward.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
There's,
And they'll
yeah,
get
fam,
8
there's
on
no
this
way that
before
happened,
being
bro.
stopped at the 28.
Nah, I gotta go pull that up. I don't even. You had, bro. It was a
The
short
disadvantage of
pass.
blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh, it's Tannen.
It's Tatum.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not
8
even
yards
gonna
the
cap,
gain
bro.
on
I
the
don't even
last
know how
run.
that
Here's
happened,
2nd
bro.
and a
I'm
couple.
shocked that that happened.
6 guys. 12.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough
You ain't
for
been in
first.
shit in God
But
given.
we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can
Bro,
run
it
just
was a
about
50-yard
anything. A lot
touchdown
of times
pass,
the
bro.
play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one
Nah,
of
bro,
those.
but that's not even
It's a
momentum,
gain of
bro. That ball was
16,
thrown like
first down
shit.
Tampa Bay.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
He
I would
really,
say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone
go
else
watch
beat
it.
me
Go to the
rather than
highlight.
let him shred my defense.
Hatchet. Showing it.
On first
bro,
down,
he
they'll
threw that
run
ball
with
like
Hunt. He's got
out.
the
Your DB
first
should
down
have
and
still
more
kicked it,
inside
but
the 40.
let's just say that was in
All the
real
way
life that they
down
made
to the
that motion. Nah, that
33-yard
was
line.
perfect.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure
but Grizzlies
speed
league-
getting
but
to the
Grizzlies
corner,
league-
making sure that the
Grizzlies league
blocking
advanced,
is
but
taken
Grizzlies
care of
league about to
inside
go
so the
in the
pursuit
playoffs,
doesn't
so
get you.
he's gonna get
And
these.
oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no
So
one
why
from the
does Ryan
outside
want me to play the
can spill the play before he gets there.
We're both in playoffs.
12.
I think, yeah, I think it because of damn
play action. It's locked. He's going to look end zone here for
Fuck
Cooper,
no.
and that is incomplete. Took a shot.
Yeah, I got. Because all he does is use Saquon Barkley.
Has he got Saquon Barkley? Wow, what happened?
Whoa, what happened?
Wait, he advanced now already? I think they give me my win though.
Not there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back.
Hey, I want to do a Madden franchise.
No. Who are you?
Okay.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard
Who
line.
is this nigga?
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Who is that
And
dude?
his pass
Nobody knows,
incomplete.
man.
Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I would have been like, we run 4 successful ones, bro.
Yeah.
Stop talking to it. You coming in the wrong chat acting like y'all want in a Madden league.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Love. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Hunt.
How you don't fumble?
Will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
Man, nobody cares about your damn Buccaneers.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time,
We want
won't
to
you?
talk about that game?
Don't get nervous.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Man, I don't know about that.
Hey,
His
David.
kick is good.
Congrats, man.
And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to hit and get you 6?
Wow.
Shit, I'm going to be in class.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult thing to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the
What the
A
fuck?
double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
All right, man. Y'all be good. I'll holler at y'all later.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
I've been doing intermediate fasting all day, but I had nothing to cook. I had about 5 pieces.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Ooh, those are good. Oh, you should get those $1 pieces.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 29.
It's KGB territory. Is that what you just said?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd
You
and
said
5.
KGB, and I'm like, you got the Russians down there, dog? Like,
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Off the play fake. Parks. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a first down following a gain of 3. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now left side on the swing pass.
He has to not get him damn caught.
Touchdown, Carolina. Tony Pollard. At that distance here, he had to catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it, and we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Been on all night getting ready for this draft, doctor. Just need a break.
A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, because you know I stopped that shit.
After the run, Luck going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Luck. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Luck. That one is caught by Hunt. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And brought down, but not before it's on the play, and a Buccaneer first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
How
and he's going to
is
be
he
brought
not
down just shy of the
fumbling that
5
ball?
at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I mean, goddamn. I know Amari Cooper good, but damn. Because he been eating on the damn kicks.
Tight dog. Shift. Pilot, 64, weak.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
There's just
That
no
call makes
way
sense because they've been throwing it well
ball.
on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Moss. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Love. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
All the way down just about, and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Because what you about to do, you about to give me a pass interference. I'm about to kick field goal.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the
I told you that shit, and you did not believe me.
There's another defensive penalty.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Yo,
and
call me
with
that
halftime
so
on the
baby.
horizon, they'll be out of
fucking
timeouts from here
predict this shit
forward.
now. Damn.
Seibert able to knock this one through. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Getting calls like that.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
How the fuck you gonna trip over your old man?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up
That's
to the
why you the third
29-yard
string
line.
safety, because goddamn.
Hey,
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into the...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And that, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Ready. Mike 59. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, alert 3. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Rush coming in. He's taken down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Well, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Throwing to start the drive. Parks. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this out past the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Pull it together. 35's the Mike. Now watch run. Mike 35, Mike 35.
On first and 10, Parks. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. He's at the 30. 10, 5.
There's no way in the
and
hell
he
this
takes it
motherfucker
down
got caught.
deep into enemy territory. A big play there.
Nobody is
on the catch and
catching
run.
John
And
Ross.
even
That's 98
70
speed.
yards.
Man,
Two big plays in
fuck them.
succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's
Madden
first
would
and
not
goal.
let me be great and score that damn
They'll run
touchdown.
here with Freeman.
Get in the
And he's
fucking
gonna
end zone.
ball his way in for a Panther score.
Like, seriously, man.
Devontae Freeman.
Madden would
His
not let
fifth
me be
touchdown now on the year.
Yeah, that's
as
fucking
his guys
John
are
Ross.
back within a
He is the
single
second
score.
fastest wide receiver in the
Extra
game.
point. This game
I mean,
back within a touchdown
man.
now
I
as
check
the
your
kickoff's
entire
away.
roster before every game we play. I know
This is
exactly
taken near the
what to
13.
expect.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Man, where the fucking turnovers at? Defense, I need a fucking turnover. I don't care if fucking fumble. Landon Collins.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Switch. 11 B.
Back to throw. Rock. And that one got tipped.
Can I
Got to
get
throw
a
everything
pick?
off. It brings up third. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy
Come on,
that
man.
fast
See, I
and he
need
can
a fucking
close
pick.
at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Hunt, and he will have a first down as they get
And
into
you
the
will
ground
put some
at the
pool.
37.
That's
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Mike 6.
Now a play fake, and it's locked. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. And they're going to have this across midfield and
Man, I just want
inside
to
the
know
45.
how in the hell my defense line
And a
get
good
free and he
quarterback
still get
facing
there.
zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defenses like that to try and get more pressure
this
at the passer.
motherfucker been getting hit all damn game, and he have not fumbled. I swear, Kareem Hunt in this fucking Madden 20 is the best running back you can have on your damn team. Because that motherfucker got everything.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
God damn. Defense, can I have a turnover, please? Can I have a pick 6? Fumble. I don't care. Just give me a damn play.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Luck now to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Thank you, defense, but I need a fucking
first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
This shit better well because this shit is not.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the run, this is Hunt. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. But that's going to wind up incomplete.
You mean to tell me
Once you
I
get
was
into the
expecting
red
that
zone and the
shit,
safeties
and I
have
don't get
less
no
ground
pick.
to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with
We
those
already be
safeties,
having
it's
these
almost
damn
like there's a
games
couple
where
extra
we can't
defenders out there, right?
It
Let's not
certainly
get a shit.
is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could
John
turn out
Ross
to be a
better
big
be
one.
fucking hot.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to
This
beat you,
motherfucker's
and that's
gonna
not
get the ball.
impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This
And for them, a
motherfucker
touchdown their
extra.
last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, exit. Get it.
On first down, Parks looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. 2nd and short. Is it a no-brainer to think I give it to my fullback and I pick it up?
You would think a no-brainer, but that time able to hit him for a loss.
Yeah, it definitely was not a gimme, was it?
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. And now a carry here for their fullback. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there, and a first.
First down, Carolina.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing on first down, Parks. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Jerick McKinnon his second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Because that's the
Extra
reason why
point by
my name
Cyber
is
up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Now a hit.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! I'm gonna talk about defense. Got some sort of fucking teams, man.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
This is taken at his 4.
I like that shit, man. Keep on giving me
and a
those
nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
On first down, it's Hunt, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw.
Can I get a pick?
Can
I get a damn pick?
Knocked away and incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Man.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Luck. And this
Good job,
incomplete.
defense.
Too much contact coming up defensively. Do you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly
both?
what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
There we go, defense. We just need one more damn play.
They were moving the ball
One more
early
damn
in the
play.
drive, but now it's 4th down. 3 straight incompletions all of a sudden could be their final play.
And with that type of pressure, how are they going to handle it? What do you call in this situation? Personally, I got to get the ball to my best player with the play he likes to run best.
Here we go on 4th. Luck. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd downs.
And he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Go now. 60 outlaw. 59. Mike to 59. Here we go. Let's bring it.
On second down, Freeman. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Pollard going to try the right side, and he stopped immediately there. Von Bell up to make the tackle. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check three.
From the gun, a run with Cannon. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taking yards on the play.
We go. 18 Gator. General West.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Mostert, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The decision is to decline it and not give a...